Hello YouTube, I'm here to show you the way I do things here at the lake. Fireworks things. What I've got there is I reuse that showstopper for my homemade mines, and over there is something I threw together from a Star fireworks repeater, and I put those RTV tubes pasted all around it. Works fine for festival balls, but nothing bigger. And then and then there's at the finale is four shooting out in the four directions of the compass. But I also wanted to show you this for launching rockets. What I do is I've got this tube and it has a metal end on it, which is kind of nice. You could do a 4-inch PVC pipe, I believe, or PVC tube would work. And the thing about rockets is what you do is you hang the rocket over the edge, have the fuse, bend the fuse, and have it hanging over this way. Have it hanging out, and it just hangs there. And then you can light it and walk back. And then when the fuse burns down, it drops and makes this wonderful sound when they come out. Any kind of rocket. You can get an idea of the sound there, but it's spectacular. You just duct tape it to one of those fence post deals, and also what I got is a Roman candle fan that I made, and it was specifically to fit. It was a dragon's egg or a crackling comet, whatever you want to call it, Roman candle, and it fits quite a few of them on there, and both sides, and you can tape them down or whatever. They fit in there pretty good by themselves. They don't really jump out, but you can tape them down or use this wonderful thing here that I don't know if everybody knows about this or not, but it's a twist tie that it's got a guillotine cutter on it, which is pretty slick. You can get those at the Home Depot or whatever. But and then I got rocket volleys there that I repurposed from it's an old Vulcan product, and I reused those several times. Then this thing that I threw together for cake fan, two right and left and one up, and a little extra room. I didn't want to cut any boards, just put it together, and left some room in case I wanted to put something else on there. Tie downs, tape downs, so that if you're using smaller cakes that tend to Then over here is a piece of steel, a good sized piece of steel that we use for helicopters and such. But anyway, hope you like my video. Thank you for watching. And here I picked up some rockets over at the reservation that is now selling them in Minnesota, which is kind of neat. It's not heavily enforced up here, but they just don't want any craziness going on. But from what I understand, these things here from Canon, they're facades, and really the report or the shell or display or whatever you want to call it, the break is a long tube, and it's about 1 inch shorter on that tube is where the actual end plug happens. So that's the smaller ones here. I still want to see what they look like. I'm still curious because it still looks like it might be interesting. These ones here, they put this can on top, and they just set the shell inside with the primed fuse down in the bottom, and I don't know what it's going to look like. They got all these different colors on there. I'm thinking it's just going to be different color breaks. So again, still I'm curious, and I think what I'm going to do is just take off the superfluous, and then just tape them down, and do the same kind of thing with this. Take that off and just cut the extra tube down and relieve it of its weight. But I'm really curious about these Cannon rockets. They're when I was a kid, you were ooh about a 6-ounce rocket. These things are bigger than that, much bigger than that. And again, I'm pretty curious about that. $8 for those, $2 a pop. So, but yeah, they're kind of spendy up here. But you know, they're the only ones in town. So anyway, can't wait to see these things go off. And here, these guys' effects are. Oh, lost my focus. There we go. Colorfish, time rain, or whatever that means. Colorfish, fuse, in other words. Red, green, blue dahlias, silver palm with red glitters. Okay. Well, I bet they'll sound good coming out of that tube of mine, huh? Well, back in the day, well, actually I have launched rockets like this, and better ones. Back in the day, there were, when they had heads on them, display heads like this, they would actually occupy the space with show. So, but not these days. That's something else. But for that rocket launcher, if you're going to use a PVC, definitely think about gluing on a cap, because they've got caps that you can get for them, and you just glue them on, and it'll keep that sound coming straight out the top. And the one that I have there is about 3 feet long, 4 feet long, maybe. 5 feet long wouldn't hurt. The longer, the better. I'm guessing. I haven't had one longer, but I think the more volume you have in there, the more volume you'll get out of it. So anyway,